George Barber was one of the most prominent architects of his day. He moved to Knoxville in 1888, and there's a neighborhood in Knoxville, Parkridge, that has over a dozen of his houses still in existence. Come on, let's take a look at them. So this is George's house here. We'll take a better look at it later. George was one of the most successful architects of the day in the late Victorian style for the most part. Queen Anne style was his expertise. You'll see the houses with the beautiful ornate decorations. So how did he do it? Well, George was like the Amazon of his time. What he figured out is a way to use new technology to encourage business. He sold plans via mail order. They would send out flyers about it. You'd send the money in. They would mail you a book of about 15 plans that you could pick from and actually build a house. And like I said, there's over a dozen houses out in the Parkridge community that are still here. People are living in them, and they're beautiful. And they were designed by him. Now, I had originally thought that George Barber sold through the Sears catalog. I don't know where I got that idea. Somewhere in Parkridge 25, 30 years ago. Somebody told me that. Well, it was wrong. I looked it up. I asked the experts in the field, which is the Knoxville Heritage. And Knox Heritage is the historical society here in Knox County. I'm going to put their web address down in the comments. If you're interested in historic preservation, you need to contact them, help them out, join them, send them money, whatever. Knox Heritage pointed out on their webpage, oh, here's George's house here. You see all the ornate painting and all it's beautiful. Anyway, George did it himself through mail order. It was not the same as Sears, but it used to be you could go to the Sears catalog, buy a house like this. They would send it down on the railroad. You go over and pick it up, bring it home, and they had plans and everything. And all the pieces you needed, all the wood, all the screws, all the everything. Like buying a Tinker toy set, and you could build the house. And George was doing much the same thing. You could mail order the plans, and he sold a bunch of them. Was very successful at it. He still stayed in town. The Barber McMurray, are the famous architects that have built most of UT, are his relatives, his descendants. George was also a partner in the Edgewood Land Improvement Company. They're the ones that developed the Park Ridge community, heading out toward Cherry Street along Fifth Avenue, both sides. Some beautiful houses. George was not only a good architect, he was a good businessman too. He did well for himself. Parkridge is easy to find. It's on the east side of town. It's about the first neighborhood out of town going east, right off the Magnolia before you get to Cherry Street. So if you have ever been there, go by there and drive around. You'll enjoy it. There's some beautiful old houses over there. So this is what I know about George Barber. If you're curious about what's going on in your neighborhood, contact me. I can send you our company provides for our clients a service where we'll send you monthly reports of real estate activity in your specific neighborhood. Just get a hold of me, let me know. This is Greg McKay, your real estate advisor, and thank you very much for watching.